So, hello guys, it is TFS Bearstar here, back with yet another Mario Kart Wii video. So today we're still doing 150cc, sadly. I think I did mushroom again, yeah. We're gonna do shell. Which actually, that's I didn't know I was doing shell today, but yeah, that's a great coincidence. Anyway, so, I browsed YouTube today like I commonly do, and like one of the YouTubers I'm subscribed to posted a message, like a lot of YouTubers that are pretty big do, like, basically warning bans about scammers. And I saw an awfully, like, an alarming amount of people that were like, people fall for this, they deserve it, and it's like, there was a pretty alarming amount of people that said that, which to me that's kind of foolish and a little naive to think, like, oh yeah, to you it may be obvious, but you also have to remember that there's elderly and all kinds of people who may not be used to the internet. Like, I have a grandma, and to my knowledge, she has never been on a laptop. She doesn't even have a smartphone, a flip phone. Ooh, a bit too deep. And remember one time she had called or something, or my mom had called her, something like that, and she was talking that she got a call from Amazon saying that she owed money or something, and she doesn't have an Amazon account, she doesn't go on the internet, she doesn't do any of that stuff. I mean, her only access to the internet is her kids, who all have like Facebook accounts and all that. So she thought she owed money to Amazon. She doesn't even have an Amazon account or any of this stuff. But also, some people are used to, you know, like, people being trustworthy and all this stuff, and then there's also people, young people on the internet, some of them know how to spot scams and some don't. But you can't just say everyone who falls for a scam deserves it, because not everyone knows better. You may know better, but not everyone else does. And I also saw someone said that like half the people in the US only have a 6th grade reading level. That's, to my knowledge, isn't true. I know the US has a kind of alarmingly high illiteracy rate. I forgot what number it was. It's like 20% or something. We're not the highest illiteracy rate country, but, you know, it is pretty high in my opinion. But how literate you are, I don't think has much to do with how much you fall for scams. It's more of like how much knowledge you have. You can be kind of illiterate but still be smart. Like, some people just aren't good at reading, but that doesn't mean they're not smart. And falling for scams doesn't mean that you're dumb either. It's more of just the understanding of technology that exists. And if someone messages you on YouTube and they're like, ah, you won something or another, you just click on their name and see if it's the same channel. And plus, YouTube has the like @ name, like @ username, which is unique to everyone. So you can always just check that with the person who messaged you in the channel that says you won something. And if they're the same, then yeah, it's from the YouTuber, but if they're different, then it's not. but I don't think anyone deserves to be scammed. And I think it's alarming that people feel like people who fall for scams deserve to be scammed. Because I'm sure a lot of people have had grandparents, or maybe their own parents get scammed, or almost fall for scams. And those that haven't need to not say anything on the topic, because no one deserves to be scammed. Like, some people's lives get ruined from scams. I mean, there will always be scamming. There's phone call scamming, there's pure pop-up scamming. People that aren't good with technology may think, like, if the websites that say your computer has a virus, call this number. Some people think that's true. Like, heck, I had one of my classmates who thought that was a legit thing from Windows or whatever. And it wasn't college, it was high school. But still, like, someone who was my classmate thought that was true. It's just some people aren't as good with technology and whatnot, or they're not as used to being on the internet, and so they can't always tell, like, oh, okay, this is a thing from my computer and this is just a random website that's a scammer. Especially, like, if you've never seen the scams. But yeah, I rant. I know, Mario Kart Wii. Yeah, it gets a little boring at times. Having to replay all of 50cc, like the slowest mode. So having things to talk about is nice. But that's it for scamming, I think. I'm just rambling. Just saying things I think of them. Not the best idea for entertainment, but you know. Yeah. Someone had a fake item block. Now I have nothing else to talk about. I am terrible at talking about myself. It's been programmed into me from my peers that talking about myself is bad. Mostly because no one was ever interested in what I had to say. So. I spent like most of my school years talking like the bare minimum. Just because no one was ever interested in what I had to talk about. No matter what I would talk about, people wouldn't be interested. And the only time they were interested is when they were asking about people who were my classmates. That was it. Good job, dry runs. Well. I'm gonna trip over my banana. I got item, Bowser did not. Bowser's also on grass. Oh, I got like one of the worst items. I blew up 2 people. Okay, gone. So I'm terrible about talking about myself. Just because it's like, oh, what do people actually find interesting about me? Because I don't like I go out much or anything for like anything interesting. Nor do I have like any funny stories that I can think of. but also I don't have the essence of what is funny and what is not, for being honest. So I'm on quite a few Reddits, but some are very interesting with what people say. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, that's the thing. There's this Reddit called Not How Girls Work or something. It's like people post what they find on social media about females. But that is like funny, and I just can't remember what it was on the can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Oh, what is it? Who knows? Oh yes, there was one that was like, females do this because males want this, which is absolute rubbish. Yeah, females don't conform to doing like household work and stuff because males no longer show an interest in that. I'm doing that cup again. Which this was obviously a very sexist person that said this. Because some males are still stuck in the delusional mindset that everything females do, that like all females should do, is do housework and stuff, which that's entirely delusional. I mean, males and females should be equal. Females enjoy doing housework and whatnot, then they can do it, but males should also help out. It shouldn't just be the role of females, you know, to like take care of the kids and all that, because that's not the role of females. And those that think that, I'm sorry, but you're sexist if you think that females should only stay in the house and do housework like cleaning and cooking and then taking care of the kids. That is entirely delusional. Now, if a female wants to do that, then that's fine, but some males also want to do that. And that's fine too. But it was basically someone who was complaining about females being, females being more muscular, like going out to the gym and stuff, or, I think it was mostly that. What's up? And it was, the person was like, males no longer brag about their wives cooking or other things, and it's like, okay. And it was funny because someone commented on that post and they're like, oh, my husband is constantly bragging about my cooking. But it's like, also, what about the lesbians who have no interest with what males want in a partner? Because nowadays I think a lot of more males are like accepting of females being equals. And so, like, a lot of, like, I saw this post a while ago, obviously. Like, all these posts were a while ago. But it's like a 30-something male who he was into playing video games. He played video games about 2 hours a day, which for some reason some people think that's excessive. Which I think is weird. Is when is playing video games for 2 hours a day excessive? Hello? My mom reads for like 4 hours a day sometimes. Is that excessive? I mean, all hobbies are the same. None are more or less hobbies than others. Right? Like, artists draw for hours a day. People read for hours a day. People cook for hours a day. So, like, why is playing video games for 2 hours a day? 2 hours a night? Excessive. But anyway, yeah, this guy basically wanted a girlfriend who would either play video games with him or, you know, just be accepting of the hobby. Because, he was saying, like, every time he went on dates, as soon as he mentioned video games, females would not be interested anymore. And so yeah, played for about 2 hours a day. Don't know what the job was or anything. So that. But I also think a bit of the older generation is not really into video games, to be honest. Because honestly, at my school, not a lot of people were into video games. I mean, there were people into video games, but not people that were into them like I was. Like, which I think is to be expected. I'm pretty into video games. But yeah, I don't know why people are so against video games. Because, like, someone's like, oh yeah, playing video games for 2 hours a day, that's a bit excessive. And then there's this one person who claimed to be a male who was like, oh yeah, I played video games when I was younger, and then I reached 10 and found out they were for kids. And it's like, what is wrong with you? You know there's M-rated games, right? For adults? See, you can't just say, well, video games are for kids. Maybe you just need to find more games. I feel like games are a little bit like books. I did not release the arrow, but whatever. Sorry, baby Mario. It actually reaches you. I think once you find a genre you enjoy, you'll enjoy video games. Some people there's only like one game they enjoy, and some people there's quite a few. I mostly play single player games. I mostly enjoy single player games. I do play a few multiplayer. I play a few MMOs. I play one MMO currently. Well, is Warframe an MMO? I think it could be. Consider that. At most I play maybe 2 MMOs. But I don't play them that much. Like, I haven't played Elder Scrolls Online. Really. I haven't played Elder Scrolls Online in a while. I played Warframe just the other day, but I don't know. Wow, everyone's so spread out. But yeah, I believe there's a game genre for everyone, or at least one game for everyone. Like, my mom plays mobile games occasionally. She enjoys them. She doesn't play like games like this or like I play. My sister likes, what's it called? The Metrovania genre. I play most genres. My brother gets very excited about roguelike. Well, mostly Hades, but you know, everyone kind of has their own genre that they enjoy. I'm kind of a little bit of an oddball. Because I'm willing to try every genre. And I enjoy games from a lot of different genres. Which isn't very common from my experience. People always ask like, hey, what genre do you play? And people always have like one genre that they enjoy more than like all the others. But I don't have one genre I enjoy more than the others. I have a genre I tend to play more just because I find more games in it. Like I tend to play action and adventure genre quite a lot. It's my most played genre by far. So I sort my playlist on my channel by genre a little bit because I do recognize that some people only like certain genres, or some people are maybe wanting a certain genre to scratch an itch of a certain genre. To scratch the itch of a certain. Okay. Thanks. To scratch the itch of a certain genre. Sadly, YouTube is very limited on how many, like, playlist brackets you can have. So I do have to kind of determine, like, okay, what ones are the best to do. Which I kind of determine that by how many games would fit in that category. Because like, most of the games I play are action adventure. I haven't played a lot of survival recently. Or, like, much. Well, I was gonna say at all, but Forever Skies is survival. Mostly, what I'm playing mostly... mostly action adventure. With shooter elements, I think. I have... yeah. Okay, 1 star, 2 stars. Please be 2 stars. Kind of really want 2 stars. One star again? What? Ugh. Okay. Well, still have to do how many more? Does it really matter?
Mario, yeah.
Doesn't really matter what I choose. But I still gotta do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I can do all these again too. So that's like 14. 14 more times. And then hopefully unlock mirror mode. I don't think I have to do this one twice, since it's the same engine class for both settings. But yeah, guys, that will be it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed my rambling and ranting. Like, video, comment, and subscribe for more, because it makes me feel when I vote over down. Maybe. Bye guys.